And away they go. The way to a good enough start. Thread of Life down the inside began well with Blowing in the Wind down the center, the blue and white colors. Queen of Jazz is towards the outside. Oh My Gucci Girls down the far inside. Then came Blue Palace. The pink and white is down the center of the track. Natural Wonder further back in the field. And then comes Can't Say No. And they covered by about 5 lengths as they race down past that 800-meter mark. Thread of Life and Blowing in the Wind, these two cutting out the gallop with Queen of Jazz towards the outside. Then comes Blue Palace. Further back in the field is Can't Say No, Natural Wonder, and then Oh My Gucci Girl past the 500-meter mark. Blue Palace is also staking a claim now as they come down to the last 400 meters. Queen of Jazz towards the outside, running on. Blowing in the Wind is down the center. Then comes Natural Wonder. Further back in the field is Thread of Life as they pass the 300, and Blue Palace shot 2 lengths clear. Off on the outside, Queen of Jazz. Blowing in the Wind further back, Natural Wonder. Blue Palace is in front. Queen of Jazz tries to close it down. Then comes Blowing in the Wind. Blue Palace trying to hold on from Queen of Jazz, and Blue Palace won it. Second, Queen of Jazz. Then came Blowing in the Wind. Can't Say No was in fourth. As you heard on replay, Blue Palace came forward to stake a claim at about the 550-meter marker. Queen of Jazz running on towards the outside. Blowing in the Wind was always handy in the early stages, but in the latter stages couldn't find much. But it's Blue Palace on the left-hand side, your leader from Queen of Jazz, who tries to run on, but Blue Palace holds on. 2-6-1-3 is how they cross the line.
Well, very, very well done to the Sharon Kotzen Racing Yard as Blue Palace comes through to get us started this afternoon. Very encouraging debut last time out. She's built on that just as Sharon did think she would, and she has found the winner's box. A big thanks to Anel for joining me this afternoon to accept the 1,500 Rand World Sports Betting sponsored initiative on behalf of her groom, Stephen, who's busy looking after her as we speak. And Anel, thank you very much. Brilliant. You can take that over there. Yes. Yeah, well, as Anel says, very well done to Stephen, and I definitely frank that sentiment. And Louis, very, very well done to you as well. This comes as a little bit of a belated birthday present, so very happy birthday. I hope you had a great day, and glad you got to give yourself another prezi.
Didn't get much of presents. Actually, I'm lying, I did.
It's so hard to write all these winners and keep up, eh?
Yeah, thanks, Nadine. Yeah, just celebrated a little bit, but you couldn't really do much because of racing today.
Yeah.
But coming back to this filly, you know, she went down to the post so well. She gave a good feel, lots of scope underneath that I felt. I mean, she won a very good race today. You know, the margin might not show, but I mean, she won very well to me. I mean, I let her go quite early because I felt that she's not going to be able to sprint with them, so I just had to use that action quite nicely, and she won very well. I think she has got a nice filly underneath here.
Yeah, and she was still a little bit green. I saw her out the gate. She hopped rather than jumped.
Yes.
And taking all those things into consideration, there's still much more improvement to come.
No, sure, you know, especially when, you know, when they win early in their career and you can feel that there's more to come. It's always so nice to like ride horses like that and train horses like that and own horses like that. So yeah, I'm just a wonderful merit. So I just say well done to the Kotzen team, well done to everybody, Malibongwe and Megan, and obviously well done to Mr. Maynard and all his partners involved. And thank you to my sponsor, Sporting Post.
Of course. And Lou, before we let you run, we are going to chat to Malibongwe about your rides coming up. But how do you feel about your few rides? I mean, a couple aren't for the Sharon Kotzen Yard. For example, Zumi, who's definitely a runner in the East Cape Guineas. Evie's First, who runs in the East Cape Sprint Cup.
Zumi, I mean, he knows the course and distance. He's a winner, yeah. In saying that, Alan's horse, after he's been gelded, he hasn't looked back. So I think he's definitely the horse to beat. He's got the draw, he's got everything in his favour. But you know, if Zumi's travelled well, I think we'll give it horns. And Evie's First, I've got a very good strike with Evie's First. I think I've done very well with him. If he's fit and well, also we'll be up there.
Fantastic, good to hear, and we'll be watching you with great interest. Well done.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Malibongwe standing by. He's going to come and join me in the hot seat and have a chat here. First of all, though, before I get to asking you anything about upcoming runners, just got to congratulate you, Malibongwe, on a great run here from Blue Palace.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
And tell me, is she a nice horse to work with at the yard? Is she easy?
She's one of the horse we always rating as a come as a one of the best horse on our yard, and she's always been an easy horse. Everyone like to ride him, and we enjoy it.
Oh, fantastic. It's good to hear, and it's nice to hear that you rate her a bit, and we can look forward to some improvement from her. Something else to smile about as Marilyn steps in. If you could please move on over and accept the Bloodstock SA Value Added bonus check of 100,000 on behalf of Sharon and Greg, and that's something that always makes those owners smile. Marilyn, thanks very much. Malibongo, we chatted to Louis about a couple of his other rides, but we haven't asked him about his rides from the Sharon Kotson yard, and who do you think are the next best two out of the Sharon Kotson yard?
Yeah, I think Elusive Matter should. It's been working good. She should run in a good race today. We're expecting her to crack it, and also Dowser is one of those who's been trying all his best. Should run better than he used to. We're expecting a very, very good run from them.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yes, and I would like to say well done to the Maynard family, to Barbara Senna, to the whole team, to the Auckland Star who breed this nice filly, and also to the World Sport Board Spedging, who's the Sharon Kotson sponsors.
Fantastic, Malibongo. You've thanked everyone, and that's very, very, I'm sure, appreciated. Well done.
Thank you.
Great to chat to Malibongo on behalf of the Sharon Kotson racing team. He works really hard behind the scenes along with Megan, and they've done a great job in holding the fort here and getting the Blue Palace into the winner's box. Don't forget the great words that Louis had to say, saying that he does believe she's a progressive type and there's more to come from her, and she is one to pencil down.